Okay, so it's the end of day 3. It's been, I've had a little revelation today, which happened in Prabhat's class. And I'm sure a lot of people doing the IDP right now would be very curious to know as to what this revelation was, especially Jehan, who was extremely surprised at how I walk out all fresh and peppy after Prabhat's class. There's something that happened with Hariharan in our last workshop. To those of you who don't know what happened, was Hariharan was basically a Kuriyattam teacher. He played the kuti, the drum which is used in Kuriyattam. And we were supposed to play that last year for 1.5 hours and not stop. And it was just, eventually we realized, a mind over matter thing. You know, even though your fingers were bleeding, they were cut, you just kept playing. And I guess that's what happened in Prabhat's class today. I really just attempted to stay focused and do whatever it was that he asked of me, and I tried to enjoy it. And to those of you who have done Prabhat's class, yes, it is enjoyable if you think about it. And that's what happened today. I just went into this zone where no matter what he asked me to do, I did it, and it didn't hurt as much, it didn't pain as much. I was able to focus on the exercise. I was able to really understand the basics of the exercise, and that really took my attention away from whatever pain they might have been in the body. And that was, for me, really important, and I really hope that it lasts and I don't start screaming and yelling from tomorrow. Thomas' class, as always, is extremely enjoyable, and you never really feel like you're doing any work because he just makes the experience very smooth for you. I guess the pitfall of that is when class gets over, you have a really hard time thinking about what you did because you were really enjoying whatever you were doing while you were doing it. I guess his class is just continuous practice, but so all the other classes. But I guess in Thomas' class, it's really about controlling whatever you do and really finding that precision in your voice, in the way you modulate, in the way you control. And that is the biggest area of focus. We're going to do some more complex exercises from next class onwards, and I'm really looking forward to those. I guess we'll see how that goes. The second part of the day was the best part of the day today for me, because we had Shankar's class, and of course he first made us do walk at extremely slow speeds, sitting and standing at extremely slow speeds, which by now have become famous, legendary and painful exercises of the IDP. After which, of course, we had our audition scene where he asked us to perform a piece and also portray a character that we observe in our daily life, which is why I'm wearing this extremely unfashionable shirt. The audition piece for me was a little challenging because the piece I'd chosen was a piece which had aggression in it, but Shankar had told me personally to keep my aggression in check because he feels that, and I do agree with him, that at times the aggression in me overtakes my performance and all someone sees is just the aggression. And so for me it was tricky because the way I planned the piece was I changed it just before I walked on to perform because of what Shankar had said, and I really toned it down. For me it was a real challenge, and I want to explore it. I really want to go back home and explore it and see what more I can do with it. The imitation really went well because I found a real character on the train today this morning, and we still have to, of course, develop that and see how we can go. And I'm really looking forward to working with people in Mansambal who've also picked really interesting people from everyday life. And scene work, we picked doing scene work from Molière. We just did a very rough reading today, so next class hopefully we'll do something more productive on that. Yeah. It's been good.